It has been said, if you fold 1,000 paper cranes, one wish will come true. So I will start you on your journey today to make your wishes come true by showing you how to make a paper crane. Some things that you're going to need is a blank piece of paper and some scissors. To make the paper crane, you're going to need a square piece of paper. So what you want to do is grab the left end of your piece of paper and fold it down to the side of your piece of paper. And then you want to crease it. So now you're going to have some excess piece of paper and you're going to want to cut that off. So take your scissors and cut off that excess piece of paper. Okay, now that you have that off, you don't need the scissors anymore. And now you have your square that you need. So, first you're going to want to grab one side of the paper and fold it to the other side to make a rectangle. So make sure it's all nice and neatly lined, and then you can crease it down. After you have it creased down, you're going to want to unfold it, and then you're going to want to grab the opposite end on the top and fold that down again to the bottom to make another rectangle and crease that down. So after you got that done, you're going to want to grab your right end of the paper, fold that down to the left end. So crease that down and fold it again, and do the same thing on the left side to right bottom. And crease that down. Okay, now that you have these creases done, you're going to want to turn your square to where it's facing you like this, to where it's a diamond. So then you want to grab your corner edges, your side edges, and you want to bring it in towards the bottom. So this will take a little bit of time to kind of work it out. Some people might get this faster than others, but you want to just kind of work the paper in to where you can fold it down. So even if you have to fold your paper a little bit on the creases, just do whatever you need to do to where you can fold your paper easier down to the center. And then, as you can see, your paper slowly starts to fold in easier, as so. Then you kind of want to push it down. And then you have this top flap. And you want to push the top flap down and crease it down. Okay, so now that you have a smaller square, you still want it to be facing you as a diamond. And you want to make sure that these flaps are facing towards you. So now what you want to do is grab the corner edge and fold it in to this middle crease. So grab your corner edge and fold it in. Then you want to do the same with the next edge and fold that in. Okay, then you're going to want to flip your paper over and do the same thing that you just did. Grabbing the corner edge, folding it to the center crease, grab your other corner edge and fold that into the center piece. Okay, now the step I'm about to show you is not necessarily needed, but it also just helps you do a later on fold. You want to grab the top of your paper and you want to fold that down on top of your other folds to where it's easier to do a later fold. And then you want to unfold these 4 folds that you just did. So go back to what you had at the beginning, make sure the flaps are still facing you, and then you want to grab the very top flap, none of the other flaps, so just the top flap, and you want to bring that up to this fold right here. So you bring that up, you crease it at the fold, you start to fold it in, and you can see that it starts to take this kind of shape. You slowly want to start to fold the shape in. Don't go too fast because there's going to be some bumps that you're going to have to flatten out before you fold it all the way down, and then you're going to end up with this shape. Now you're going to want to do the exact same thing on the other side. Take the top flap, just the top, fold it at this crease, down, bring it up, and you should get the exact same shape as you did on the other side. Okay, so now we got this part done. You want to make sure that these two bottom flaps are facing towards you. And then you want to grab one of the edges, bring it towards the center, and fold it down. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Flip your paper over and do the exact same thing that you just did. Grab the corner edge, fold it to the center, grab the corner edge, fold it to the center. So the next step you want to do is you want to pinch in these two centers. Slowly just pinch it in and pinch it to where it moves in as so. Okay, I'm going to show you again. You want to pinch in these two sides. And once you got it like that, you want to make sure everything folds nice and neatly, and you want to fold it down. Once you have that, you want to grab your longer flap and you want to fold that up as far as you can without bending any other paper, and you want to crease that down. Then you want to flip over your paper and do the same thing on the other side. You want to bend this flap up as far as you can, crease it in there. So now you want to do the same pinching thing as you did before. You want to pinch these two sides together and to where you'll get these two big flaps, as so. And then, once you have that all nice and creased it down, you want to take this top flap and fold it down. Right now we are making the wings of the paper crane. Then you want to flip it over and do the same thing, fold it down, and then we have its wings. As you have its wings, we can now move these two pieces to line up where the wings meet this edge. So what you want to do is grab the thing, move it out to where it meets the edge, and fold it. And make a new folding mark for it. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Bring that out, pinch the bottom of the paper where the new fold is, and there. Now we're going to make the head of the paper crane. You're going to want to pick the better end. Sometimes you might choose the wrong end. You can easily fix it. You want to pick the better end, push it down, and pinch it in as so to make its head. So that is how you make a paper crane. So now you're on your journey to make 1,000 paper cranes to make your wish come true.